Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing swatches and a little demo on the Lorac Pro Contour Palette and Pro Contour Brush Kit. This honey right here, I received it not too long ago. It was last week, so I've been using it this whole week just so I can do this video. And I can say that I am in love with it because it's great. I will also say that I don't own any of the other high-end contour palettes, like the Anastasia one, the Makeup Forever one. I don't have the Too Faced one. I don't have the Kat Von D one, which I really wanted. My sister actually has that one, and she spoke to me about it, and I was right there, almost on the verge to getting it. But then she tells me that this one was coming out, so I was like, ooh. So I decided to wait for this one, and I ordered, and I'm so happy that I did. Maybe in the future, if I need another contour palette, I'll do the Kat Von D because I know it's a really good palette as well. But I don't think I will be needing it because this palette is amazing. The only other contour palette I have is that NYX highlight and contour palette. Which is not high-end. Actually, it's right here. This one right here, which I like as well. I like this palette a lot because it has a lot of shades and I've used it a lot. I also like, which is not a contour palette, but I use it to contour, which is the Bahama Mama. This color reminds me a lot of the darkest color in this Lorac Pro Contour Palette. So if you can deal with the deepness of this Bahama Mama, then you'll be okay with that one. The Lorac one is a little darker, but if you go light and buff until, you know, the depth that you're looking for, you'll be just fine. And I know a lot of people were complaining about how deep it was. Well, not so much complaining, but most of the videos that I watch, it's like, oh my god, it's so dark, I'm not using it. And I'm like, what? Use it for something else. But I did use it. I do use it to carve right there if I'm looking for a really defined look. So today, because I have these lips, I was like, you know what? I'm going to contour. I normally don't contour deep, but I'm feeling it today. So here is the contour palette. Let's open this baby. Comes with a little sleeve inside, a huge mirror, and these are the beautiful powders. Beautiful. Like I said, I'm going to be doing swatches with them, and I'm also going to show you how I created my look. What else comes in here? The brush. I like the brush. It's very nice, sleek. I love the way they made it. It's good quality. I was afraid it was going to be crappy because the palette is $45 and I want to see Kat Von D's is $46. Anastasia's is a little bit less. Anyways, they're all around the same price range. So I was a little bit worried that because there was a full-size brush in here, maybe it would have been crappy because the price range did not change for this palette because of the brush. The brush is great. It's dense, it's soft, it blends. Again, I've seen mixed reviews on the brush. I have absolutely no problem with the brush. I like it. I like it on my nose. It blends well. I like it on the cheekbone. It gives that exact blend right there. So I mean for the bronzer around the face, I like going with something fluffier, and for under the eyes, I also use something else because this is really not the correct shape. That's why I use another brush. But I'm rambling right now. I do have to say about the powders that they are all cool tones. So if you're looking for that warm tones, you're not gonna get those in this palette. I'm not looking for warm tones. If I want to do another bronzer, then I'll just grab one of my bazillion bronzers that I have with the warm tones. But to carve anything out on my face, I will definitely be going to this contour palette, as well as the highlight here. I loved the mixing them together because it gives me just the right shade that I'm looking for personally. Let's see. Oh, it comes with a little booklet, instructional booklet, which is really helpful even for the people that are pros at contouring. It's still a nice booklet to have. It shows you a step-by-step guide for all the highlighting and contouring. It gives you shape faces, the oval, round, square, and heart shape face, and it shows you where you would place each thing, which is awesome. It has a page for under eyes, for cheekbones, for your nose, for your forehead, and the jawline. Very informative, so it's a great little instructional booklet. In all, I am very happy with this palette. I'm gonna keep saying that, I know. If you want to see the swatches, if you want to see how I created this look, keep watching. Okay, so this one's beige highlight. This one's gonna be yellow highlight. And this one is the shimmer highlight. Intense, right? Let's do the other side. Now we're gonna do the contours. We're going to start with the light contour. Followed by the deep contour. And now the medium contour. See how intense they are? I'm gonna set my eyes using the e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm going to mix the beige highlight with the yellow highlight. You see that? I like mixing them. It gives me just the right balance of color. It's not too yellow and it's not too light either. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to, now with the Lorac brush, I'm going to take the light contour and I'm going to tap it right on the tip of the brush. That's a lot. Tap some off, and I'm gonna do my nose with this. You see that already? I'm gonna take the rest, or some of the other one, and put it over here. And I'm just gonna keep going back and forth because I don't want to deposit too much on one side. And blend as I go. These powders are really, really, really pigmented. So you have to go light with them. With the same brush, I'm going to go into the medium contour, and I'm going to do that in the side, on the side, not so much on the tip. So I'm just going to lay it down, pat some excess off, and now I'm going to go carve. See that? How intense that is? Just start blending as soon as you lay it down. You can lay the brush almost flat to your face as you're blending. No, I've heard some mixed reviews about the brush. Some people don't really care for it. I really don't see a problem with it. I see that it's blending just fine, and if I wanted to blend even more, I'll just take the brush sideways and blend this way. I like it because it keeps the color where I want it to be. Do you see how I didn't bring it down because of the brush? So it works for me just fine. So let's move on to the other side. Same medium on this side. Find your spot. See that? And now blend. That blended well. Now if I want even a more intense cut on my cheekbone, I'll go in with a deep contour. Again, also lightly on the side of the brush. Tap off the excess and lightly bring it in. And whatever's left, I'll do the other side, because it's enough for both sides. And I just barely tap the powder. That's how pigmented they are. But they're great. They're great. All the shadows are really good. I mean, all the powders. They're very blendable. Okay, so with a fluffier brush, which I got this in IMAT a long time ago, so I don't know who the seller was. It's a no-name brush, blush brush, I guess, which I've loved for a really long time for my bronzing. So this is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna go into the medium contour, and again, lightly tap off the excess. And then I'm going to bring it to the high points of the forehead and blend that. Bring it to the side. The temple right here. Can you already see that it's adding some bronzing here? So you don't really need a lot. This palette's gonna last you forever. It's gonna last me forever. Okay, go back a little bit more. And I'll sweep it here and on the jawline. Same on the other side. A little bit. Tap it into here and jawline. Alright, let's put some blush on, and after the blush I'll do the shimmer highlight and we should be done. For blush I'm using the MAC Cubic. Make sure the brush is clean when you go into the shimmer, if you want to use that brush. If you don't want to use that brush, you can totally use another brush. Something smaller, or let's see, something like this would be good. Right there. But for the sake of this video, I am going to use the Lorac brush. And I'm going to, with the tip as well, like I did for the deep contour, I'm going to do that on the shimmer highlight. I just barely touched it and that's what I got. And now let's highlight it. Can you see that? Same on the other side. You see how white that is? But we'll blend that in so it's not so white. It'll just be a nice shimmer. Okay guys, so this is it for this video and the swatches for this baby. I can't say enough about how incredible I think it is. I said it already, I don't own any of the other palettes other than that NYX one. So I am in love with this palette. It is very, very pigmented. Just like the eyeshadow palettes, they're creamy. Yeah, they do kick off a little bit of a powder, but that never bothered me with the eyeshadow palette, so it doesn't bother me with these either, with the contour palette. So I am super happy. I do like the brush. Like I said, I use it mostly for the nose or the carving. Everything else, I just pick up another brush and, you know, blend and do whatever it is that I need to do. But if you are in search for a palette, which you're probably not because there's so many out there, but this one is a great addition to your collection. So that's it. That's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the swatches. I hope you liked my contour and my highlight, because I know you can see that, because I can clearly see that. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, hugs and kisses. Bye.